Hello plotters, it's June. Still raining here in Yorkshire. Just a quick update. I've not been too good this month. I've pushed myself too hard and my dog has not been well past 2 weeks, so I had to go to the vet and get some tablets for him. He has to take some anti-anxiety meds before he has anything else happen to him. So I had to go down to the vets, get those meds, get home, give him to them, and then take him down to the vets. But I'd been really tired all week because he'd been up with sickness and diarrhoea, cleaning him up and stuff like that. So I was frustrated and I marched down there and I literally frustrated like all the way down to the vets and marched all the way back, got on the bus, got home, and then by the time I'd relaxed, my leg started thumping for no reason. I'm like, what's going on? And I've got sciatica. What's happened is with me force marching, I've trapped the nerve in my back, down my thigh, so it's just thumps and thumps and thumps. I've taken a lot of painkillers at the moment, that's why I can sit down. But I'm back to square one with not being able to walk that far and it hurting, and on a night, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm woken by thumping pain. I'm booked in to see a chiropractor, so hopefully they'll be able to pull and push me and twist me and hopefully release that trapped nerve. But because of that, I'd had like 2 months of getting back on my feet, actually walking without my stick, without any pain. It was fantastic. And then to have this happen to me, it just sent me right on a down. And yesterday, due to lack of sleep because of the pain, I just crawled into bed. This was during the day, and I just started crying because it was like I had a why me moment, as you do. And my boyfriend, bless him, he just got in bed beside me and just held me. So things will get better, I know that. So, as I've said before, you have ups, you have downs. And with me, because it's like I'm expecting something bad to happen, trying to stay positive. So, taking those painkillers, going to see the chiropractor. I'm also seeing a therapist, which is really good. I know in previous episodes I said that I could look after myself, I know my own mind, but it had got to the point where I needed a professional to talk to. I needed a stranger just to sit down and just offload to. And it's really helped. I would highly recommend it if you can afford it, because I know the NHS waiting lists are crazy. So, fingers crossed, I'll get to the chiropractor. They're going to show me some exercises, perhaps something to help release this trapped nerve, and this isn't a long-term thing, and I'll be back to walking again. Hopefully. Hi. So it's the 9th of June, and just a quick update. I've had a really bad PTSD episode. I woke up during the night and felt my leg was wet, and I actually thought, first thing was, oh no, my dog's done something on the bed, and I'm like, but then I have a nightlight on, and I reached up my hands and they were covered in blood, and I just panicked. Went back to when I was on the road holding my leg, got out of bed, and what happened was got into the bathroom, got a mirror. It looks like at the back there's a blood vessel or something that's burst, and maybe it was one of the stitches that's worked its way to the surface, and there was a blister, a blood blister underneath, so it's popped and there was loads of blood. I put plasters on it. It seems to stop the bleeding, but yeah, along with the sciatica and that, not having a good time. So I'm glad I finally got the happy pills from the doctor, so I started taking those. They said they could take up to about a week to 2 weeks to kick in, but along with my therapy, that should be helping. Okay. Hello, another update. I've got back from the chiropractor, and apparently I don't have a trapped nerve, don't have sciatica. What I have done is I've put my back out. Swinging my prosthetic leg out too much, pendulum, and the weight, and throwing it forwards, I've thrown my back out, which basically one of the bottom spines, the bottom of bones, has twisted. And so he had to lay me on the table and basically push down on my hip, and there was this big crunch. Oh, hurt. And then put it back. That's my dog in the background. So yeah, I've got to go back 4 more times, and then hopefully that'll correct it. So we'll see how we get on.